emulate this test in the gym. It ain't gonna look anything like these women are about to make it look. Here are your overall standings coming in. It's Laura Horvath hanging on to a 10-point lead over Emma Lawson, and it's Alex Gazan only up 7 points on former overall leader Alexis Raptis. Test number 6 looks familiar to a lot of CrossFit enthusiasts, but we got to amp it up here for these athletes.
3 rounds for time, 400-meter run, 12 bar muscle-ups, 21 dumbbell snatches, 35-pound dumbbell.
Recipe for success is delivered by Trifecta. There is only one speed here.
Run like you stole it. Get out of here and burn the boats. Blow them up.
Let's send it down to Nikki Brazier on the competition floor.
Well, you guys said it. Helen is a benchmark workout that affiliates all over the world know how to do with running, pull-ups, and kettlebell swings. But down here on the competition floor for Helena, the athletes will be doing bar muscle-ups on that rig behind me, a higher-level gymnastics skill, and they will be doing single-arm dumbbell snatches instead of those kettlebell swings. For more on the run, let's send it out to Mike Arsenal.
When you hear a 400-meter run, you probably think of one lap around a running track. This court athletes will be much more difficult. I'm fairly significant line these athletes will have to navigate. On the other side of this high school cross team from Rochester, Minnesota, there's a corresponding decline and then sharp turns on this course as well. Nevertheless, the athletes, regardless of the difficulty, will have to push the pace because in the immortal words of Sheryl Crow, the first cut is the deepest.
Well played, Mr. Arsenault. Here are your 8 women in this 5th and final heat. Your overall leader, Laura Horvath, will be right in the middle of the floor. This is the first time she's worn the leader's jersey since her rookie year in 2018. From an emerging star to the first star, Annie Forrestdottir, a former 2-time champion, the only woman to compete at the CrossFit Games in 3 different decades, and she is within striking distance of a podium spot here.
And Sean, Adrian Conway was talking about the question from Adrian Bosman, did I cook these athletes too much? Well, I hope you like your athletes well done, because they are going to be cooked thoroughly after this test.
That's Gabby McGowan, who was out front early on that first 400-meter run. She's followed by Emma Tom, Alice Gazan. Laura Horvath there in the leader's jersey, working her way up towards the front on the outside. G-Shock is giving you the chance to win a new G-Shock watch, a CrossFit Level 1 seminar, and more than $400 in CrossFit swag. You can scan the QR code on your screen. Terms and conditions apply.
The pace right out of the gate is so uncomfortable. It is fast. It is unbroken. It is just all out.
But that is the right pace, an uncomfortable pace. If you feel like you're going too fast, you have chosen the right pace for this test.
Gabby McGowan leads the way back into the Coliseum here. And now the women will complete 12 bar muscle-ups. They have to go from a hang to a supported position, and they have to pass through a dip at the top. Keep an eye on the scoring hat on the top of your screen. The leader in the heat will be on the far left side, and the number of repetitions that athlete has completed will be in the white box. The number in the white box next to the athletes behind the leader will indicate the number of reps by which they trail the person in first place. There are 102 total scored repetitions in this test, 34 per round. So at the 13 rep mark, that's when they will move on to the dumbbell, the 35-pound dumbbell for the 21 snatches. And Laura Horvath is there first, followed closely by the entire field.
The time to beat set by Jamie Simmons in the previous heat of 8:27. Her split time after the first round is 2:35.
34 is the number that Laura Horvath is looking to hit to get back out on the course for round number 2 in that second 400-meter run. Ariel Lowen and Alex Gazan are fighting with Alexis Raptis. Take a look at Gabby McGowan. Lowen is inside of her, but there's Laura Horvath in the leader's jersey, trying to hold off Emma Lawson, who's to her left. She's in the all blue now. Lawson just putting down the dumbbell. Horvath off first, followed closely by Ariel Lowen, Emma Watson, Alice Kazan, and Annie Forrestall.
I think Ariel Lowen is a sleeper pick for this test. She's got a gymnastics background for about 14 years, but then she did track and field, her event being the 400. She's built for this test, but Laura Horvath, what she has done all day, coming off what I would consider a signature test win right before this.
And Laura Horvath has proved to us just in these last few rounds that she can run. She's not been the best runner on a machine, but put her on some cement, she's taken off.
Horvath, Lowen, and Emma Lawson. You can text JOCO to 24672 to get 30% off your order at JOCOfuel.com. One-time use only, good through August 9th, 2023. Get some. Oh, Horvath, we're going to get more points here. 100 points goes to the winner of a test, 97 to second place, and then that total decreases as you work your way down the results. And she has a 10-point lead as Laura Horvath over Emma Lawson, who is in third place on this run.
Now Laura Horvath had the fastest split on the bar muscle-ups of all the athletes in this heat. The only one to break 30 seconds.
Horvath, Lawson, and Lowen to the pull-up bar. Essentially the same time. Horvath got about 1 rep in before Lawson and Lowen started. 47 is the number they got to hit to get back to that 35-pound dumbbell.
And a classic CrossFit triplet, right? 3 movements, fast, uncomfortable. That's where we see the magic happen. We have a monostructural movement, a run. We have the gymnastics with the pole and the bar muscle up. And then we finally have that weightlifting element with that kettlebell, or excuse me, dumbbell.
Lowen and Lawson done at the same time and out of the dumbbell. And again, it's Horvath with 1 rep before Lawson and Lowen get started. Lawson just got hit with a no rep. The dumbbell has to hit the ground, go from the ground directly to overhead, and your arm has to be fully extended for that rep to count, and you have to alternate arms with each repetition.
And that's the challenge here with that dumbbell. For these athletes, 35 is not heavy, so they all have to move quick.
And both heads of that dumbbell, you talk about precision and accuracy. It's easy for just one head to kind of bobble and hit. Both sides of that dumbbell head need to touch the floor.
Ariel Lowen is now in the lead. It looks like, according to the scoring hat, she looks to be the first woman back to the run for the final time. Right side of your screen. And now a no rep for Horvath, and that's going to open the door for Lowen and Lawson.
Ariel yelling at the crowd on her way out. Come on, let's go.
Horvath now is in third with Alice Kazan behind her, and Alexis Raptis is out of the way. Annie Forrestall and Emma Tall getting started as well. These are your leaders here in this final heat. Time to beat is 8 minutes, 27.12 seconds.
And you're seeing shaking out of the arms. You're seeing relaxed grip.
There's a little uphill on the front part of this 400 meter. But on the back side, we do have that downhill taking them into the Coliseum.
Ariel Lowen making her 3rd appearance here at the CrossFit Games, her 3rd straight appearance. She gave birth in 2019, took 2 years off, and then qualified for the CrossFit Games in 2021. She finished 14th. Last year, she was 11th.
Emma Lawson closing the gap behind her. And our leader.
Emma Lawson, another former teenage competitor who finished first in the 16 to 17-year-old division in 2021. Last year, she made her individual debut and finished in 6th place overall and was the overall leader at one point. Now Lawson starting to close the gap here on Lowen. Laura Horvath in 3rd.
Now what's big for Lowen is nobody's really separated themselves on the bar, but Lowen has the 2 fastest splits of any athlete on the dumbbell.
Here come Lawson and Lowen. Now Raptis has pulled even with Laura Horvath. Raptis in the all blue, now just starting her bar muscle ups. 12 reps here, got to get to the 81 rep mark to move back to the dumbbell for the final time.
If Lowen on the right side of your screen can stay within a rep of Lawson, center lane all blue, she has a shot to pass her on the last 21 reps.
Lowen now with 1 rep remaining. And she'll be the first woman to the dumbbell, followed closely by Alexis Raptis and Emma Lawson. So Raptis gaining ground here as Laura Horvath is now struggling on the pull-up bar. Alex Gazan in the black top and blue shorts in the middle has passed Horvath. So Laura Horvath is running into some trouble here. She now gets to the dumbbell. She only had a 10-point cushion on Emma Lawson here. Lowen is on the right, and she has a frantic pace going here. She's got to get to 102 reps. Hand in the air for her and Raptis as it come down to a race to the finish. Raptis is off first, and what a comeback for Alexis Raptis as Ariel Lowen is in, followed by Emma Lawson. Now Alex Gazan looks to be the next woman to finish, and she is in. Now let's keep in mind the times from the prior heats that could factor in here. A no rep for Horvath. And now she is done. So Laura Horvath is in. She's going to take 5th place in the heat, but that's 15th in the test. So Emma Lawson may have a race back deficit as Annie Thorsdottir comes across. Now Gabby McGowan is in. So Alexis Raptis wins her heat. She's going to finish 3rd in the test and pick up 94 points. It looked like Laura Horvath was threatening to run away with this thing, but then Ariel Lowen and Emma Lawson kept the pressure on, and then Alexis Raptis
got past her as she went. Got past her as she went. Quick transition, right on over to the dumbbell. Felt the pressure from Ariel next door. Here comes Emma Lawson, but it was all Alexis Raptis with this dumbbell.
Look at the pace of Alexis Raptis.
Cycling it so fast.